Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Stanford Cardinals and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Stanford head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will get the ball first. Isaac Brown, and everything in this attack runs through him.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker, toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a lot of time and a lot of film all season to watch this guy and watch the schemes of this running attack. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can break through in one of his biggest tests of the year.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
When you talk Louisville offense, it's Isaac Brown, right? Everything goes through him and his ability to run the football. This guy's a home run hitter, toting the rock, catching the football. He's the guy, David, each and every week. Defenses have to key in. No question this year, he is going to be the focal point of this Cardinals offense.
Nobody at the running back spot puts more fear in defenses than Brown. Like, this guy has so much speed. He can make you miss. He erases angles. You saw him several years ago coming as a freshman, just making people look silly. He is that guy. And Braum at the OC spot will call these calls to get him the ball and make sure he can make plays. And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, third downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to go up top on second down. Looking down the middle. Finds his man. It's McCoy. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Snap on first down. Wants to throw. On the run. Fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And, guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore defensive end, and as with any injury, they hope this is just a momentary thing. Holly will check on him in a bit. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They give it to him again. Got a little, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So Stanford's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Onto the field comes Davis Warren. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Running inside. It's Ford. Makes one man miss. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. From the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
Setting up the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Hits inside. It's Ford. He's stopped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He will be... short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one over. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Holds on, it's forward. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lining up for a first down play. The run inside. It's Brown.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game. And let's just get him into a rhythm.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Breaks the tackle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It's a nice decision by the quarterback there on the RPO. He's reading the keys on defense. They say hand the ball off. You want to do that. When you've got a guy this special in the backfield, David, get him as many touches as possible.
And a lot of times on those RPOs, the defense just have to hesitate for a second, and that little pause will open up those creases, and he takes full advantage of the defense just freezing for a second, makes the big, long touchdown run.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Number 48 set to kick this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He ends up getting tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quick give. It's Ford. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Moves the pocket. It's Warren. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. And because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, it's Irvin. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Second down to the air. Snags it over the middle. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. Inside the 50. At the 30. Inside the... Touchdown, Cardinals. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
Straight ahead, it's Ford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Warren. Almost had the completion, just missed the ball.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Look out! Right side, it's Ford. There to make the... But the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now, let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Comes down, it's off. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cardinal at the line with the first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Wants to throw again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Rush right in his face. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. On target over the middle. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Cardinal at the line with the first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Rush is on, and he gets rid of it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Second and long here. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Extending the play. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive forcing a third and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a predictable situation.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Snapped on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Cardinals out. Headed out to go to work. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He uncorks one deep. Upstairs he's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Under pressure. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Drops back. It's Warren. He's got it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 9 team, the Utah Utes.
And the Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Cardinals head coach at the half. He says this all the time, but the team... on the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Brown again. Driven back.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Again, it's Brown. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Cardinals will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. On his way back from the 20. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Now on 2nd down. Might as well run him again. There he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. In traffic, it's Blackburn. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Finds a crease, it's Ford. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Going long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff for Brown. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and is supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fellow? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. No room to bring it back. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Hey, guys, here on the Cardinals sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Warren. They're all over him. Out wide right, it's Holt. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Listen, as the game goes along, you start to figure out what that defense does, and that offense, I think they got a really good clue that that corner route continues to be open. I'd keep hitting it.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Irvin. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be third down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Right side, it's McCoy. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give, running right, Brown. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Selling the fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in on the Stanford sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The run to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Ford. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense. because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Long way to go on second down. It's inside. It's Ford. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to... long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Out wide right, it's Blackburn.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
The Cardinal come to the line, needing a few inches to move the sticks. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They probably feel good about... Goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Sets his feet. It's Warren. Left side is Ford. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Cardinal at the line with a first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. He wants to throw it again. Right side, it's Holt. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Out wide right, it's Black. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And a sure tackle. The completion, and he stopped short. Here's Brown to begin the drive. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go.